Hello and welcome here with the Darkened Paradox, and today we are doing another Minecraft Let's Play. Today we are doing Raw Survival. This is our second video, and in the first video we fell down a ravine. We managed to get out, and then after getting out we found a village. We kind of posted camp in the village, and I decided it was time to move. I did a little work off camera. I explored just a little bit into one direction away from the village, and I found a swamp. So I went ahead and set up a bit of a base camp there, and now it's time to move. I went ahead and looted all the villages in the went ahead and looted all the chests in the village, so we have what we need. So we're gonna go ahead and just gather up our stuff here. I do have an idea. We do need to conserve as much space as possible. So let's do things like this. That way we don't have multiple stacks of stuff. Granted, the redstone didn't really help because there's still 2 things of redstone, but there's no longer 3 or 4 things of coal, which is good. I really should have cooked down that gold, but it's okay. Let's grab our tools. I did find some armor in the chests around here. We're gonna go ahead and throw most of it on. Oh, I didn't even realize this. We apparently got a full set of iron armor from all the chests in the village, which is pretty good. We definitely want to make sure we have the saplings and the food types. That way we can grow those in the swamp. Alright, so now we still have extra space, so let's bring these, because those will be good. Food is always good. Even though we don't really want beetroot, we'll take beetroot just in case. And then, last but not least, we'll probably just... I don't think we'll need dirt. We might need cobblestone, so we'll go ahead and take cobblestone for tools and stuff like that, just in case. But other than that, I think that is it. And I think it's time to go to the swamp, guys. So the swamp is several hundred blocks that way, but it shouldn't take us too long to get there, so we should be fine. So let's start heading on our journey. This is not the last time we're going to see this village. We will be coming back to this village because at some point we are going to be stealing the villagers and dragging the villagers off to the swamp. And we'll eventually make a villager breeder. That way we can have our own villagers. I'm not really worried about locking those guys up before we leave, because as far away as the swamp is, those chunks will be loaded out before we even reach the swamp. Therefore, we don't have to worry about the villagers wandering around or getting killed by anything. So they should be perfectly safe until we are ready to come back for them. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going. Going. We're almost there. It's far, but not at the same time. It's several chunks, and I'm pretty sure at least 300 blocks. Actually, it's about what? So we were at about 270, 300 of the first coordinate, or X coordinate I think it is. And we're about to hit, we're at 700 and we just now reached the swamp. Now here's our little base camp. There's our little farm. We didn't really get much put in the farm because I didn't bring anything with me when I first came. I only brought necessities, like just basic tools and stuff like that. And here's our little base camp. We're going to kind of live right here in the side of this mountain at the beginning, and then we'll go from there. We got our campfire to cook us some food. We got ourselves a farm to grow food. And today we're probably going to try to get some animal pens set up if we can. Because, yeah, that will just be good. I'll get this stuff sorted back out later on. Right this second, I'm not too worried about it. I will get sorted out, though. I know I usually say that in all of our worlds. I never do, but this time I will. Actually, we can take that sugarcane and actually start growing it. We can take these and start growing these, because that's not a bad idea. I do want to grow pumpkins, but we're going to leave them there for now. Because I would say I want to build at least an iron golem, but then once we bring the villagers here, it won't be really too big of a deal because of the fact that, yeah, that will be an iron farm. Because I want to bring villagers here for trades in an iron farm. So, yeah. Hopefully those guys don't see us. Let's go ahead and eat, because I just realized I haven't eaten. Let's go ahead and get these crops planted down. Alright. And get these guys nice and growing. We'll get some sugar cane out over here, just to get that growing. Everything's so much darker in the swamp. Alright. The reason I have dirts above these saplings is because I was waiting for all the leaves to decay. That way I could pick up the saplings, because I kind of like did a little bit of deforestation and didn't exactly replant trees like I should have. So I was trying to make sure I got the saplings before the things grew. That way we could replace all the trees I wrongfully destroyed and left. Anyhow, we're going to look around just for a bit, because I honestly never went past the swamp. All I did was just go to the swamp. I thought, hey, this is a big area. This will be a great place to live. But now we are officially moved into the swamp because most of our stuff is here. Looks like we have mountain ranges around us. A little birch forest over there. There might be some beehives over there, which would be good to get. But anyhow, what we're going to do is right now we gotta have to wait for crops to grow, and then we will focus on getting us some animals and some pins. Now that we have carrots, potatoes, and wheat, we should be able to get most animals. Obviously, we're just gonna focus on the main ones like pigs, chickens, cows, and sheep, just because those are the basic animals. Because we need food and supplies. Which I didn't even realize there was sugarcane over here, so I guess I didn't have to bring that other sugarcane, but there's no harm done. We can leave sugarcane over here. It looks like something's glowing over there. That might be lava. I'm not 100% sure if it's lava. That might not be too bad. There might be enough to make another portal without actually having to mine any. That way we can save our diamonds for something that we actually need. But actually, never mind. We'll have to do the diamonds as something else, anyways. I guess I didn't have the area lit up as much as I thought I did. Get out of here. I put most of the coal up, so I don't have anything. Let's go get some more coal and make some more torches. We do need to eat, which actually I don't know what I'm doing because I do have meat in here, which is a better food source. There we go, yeah. We got a whole bunch of meat in here. I think what we'll do, while we wait for the crops to get ready, we'll go on a little mining trip. And, yeah. Which actually, this could actually be the entrance to our mining place, and we can just live in here until we get ourselves a house built. That wouldn't be too horrible, because, I mean, look, you can't tell me that doesn't look like a mine entrance, actually, because every mine entrance you see is always in the side of a mountain. And it's always got, like, the wood like that. I was going to leave it just with the straight across, but it just kind of looks weird to me, so I went ahead and just added those, because that made me feel better. I just realized that wood right there is different. Let's get that looking like the rest of them. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead. Hmm. Okay, yeah, it's raining, which isn't gonna look too great actually. So yeah, let's go mining. Why not? You know what? We might as well do a little mining in here, because this is honestly just a temporary housing area, just like the village was. But we are kind of planning on staying in the swamp for a little while, and then we'll go out on a venture and maybe move even deeper into the world. Because I think that's what we should do. Honestly, I feel like that would be fun to do. Never stay anywhere for too long. I feel like we should just kind of explore the world because that's something I've never done before. The survival world is always about bunkering down, getting a base built up, and beating the game. But I think it's time that I change my ways and do something different. We can build bases up, but we can leave the bases behind and go start new ones. As we explore the world, if we find places that we like how I liked this swamp area because it's just a nice little area. It's got a mountain that we can build into here. Got a little flat patch there. It's got a whole bunch. It's actually got a lot of flat area, honestly. Once you remove the trees, the swamp is actually pretty flat, which is really good because we can easily make some slime farms here. For those that don't know how to make slime farms, you just need yourself an iron golem, and slimes are naturally attracted to it. So if you get a cactus and an iron golem, you can put a cactus surrounded by hoppers, and then put the iron golem above the cactus, and the slimes will be naturally attracted to the golem, then pushing themselves into the cactus, killing themselves, and then you get the slime balls. So we're actually gonna go sideways here. I know that's kind of weird, but it's fine. I'm not really quite sure why I'm making it 3 wide, but it'll be fine. Let's just go ahead and make it stair friendly in case we want to. We do need to get some coal for some torches. There we go. Let's go put some torches out here like I meant to and forgot to. Let's put a couple in this area over here. We don't need 2 there. Alright, that should be good for now. It'll at least keep them from being able to pathfind to us in here. Probably go ahead and put 1 or 2 around here just to make sure nothing spawns right there and greets us. Let's see, how are the crops doing? Okay, the wheat looks like it's doing good. I can't tell about the carrots and stuff though. I can never. Okay, I can tell you those aren't done. That's done, which is good. Is that? Okay, that's not done. Alright. I always have a hard time with carrots. I mean, sometimes it's really easy for me, and other times, like in certain biomes, the color change is actually different. I do have a question for you guys that are actually hanging out here. Do you want me to switch this into the, what is it? Like a chroma texture pack? It's actually a pretty, interesting texture pack. I don't mind the texture pack at all. I just figured, we could do that. Yeah, that's if it's been updated. For whatever reason, that texture pack won't update for me, even though they're updating it. So, if I still can't get it to update, then, unfortunately, we may not. Okay, we need to do this. I'm used to doing normal mine shafts where you're bumping your head, but I know that's going to annoy absolutely everybody if I'm sitting here bumping my head. So I'm just going to be nice to everybody and just do everybody a favor and not have that for once. Who knows, I might change my mind and I might never do the old style mine shaft again. You never know. So I know where it's not too great just watching someone mine. Because you're always watching someone mine when you're watching this game. But, it's the early days of this series. So unfortunately, I don't really have much of a choice. It's just kind of something we need to do. While we're waiting for other resources and stuff like that. But, in the future, y'all shouldn't have to worry about this. This will be something that becomes a off-camera kind of thing. Because there'll be plenty of things to do on the camera. That way, I don't have to bore you guys to death. Alright, let's go put this up. That way we can put it together with another pickaxe later. Actually thinking about it, random thing here. This might actually be a cool little thing to do a little decorating with. Maybe make it look like there's a little bit of gold in here. Since it does kind of look like a mine shaft. Just add a little character here, you know? And we can put a couple ores or something in here. That way, kind of gives life to the cave. Because right now, we don't have too big of a use for gold right now. So, use it in whatever way we can. And make it look, give the cave a little bit of color and life to it. Why not? Alright, let's continue with the iron pickaxe. Why not? I know I probably should have taken some of the workbenches from the village, because some of them could be useful, but, yeah, I figured I should leave them there, that way the villagers keep their jobs. I just realized I'm going ahead of myself. Keep it on the same layer here. Alright, here we go. I should probably make some more torches. Luckily, we've gotten some coal on our way. We won't have to go all the way back up to the top. Coal is just something that you get easily, so it's not that big of a deal. Coal is something that I really enjoy having. I really want vein miner for, just because there's always so much of it, which you always need it. However, when we tried to do the customized survival, I failed miserably at it, and two, this is a no command block or cheating world, so we're going to play the game legit this time, which is going to be very hard for me, I'm not going to lie, because I'm always tempted to, yeah, have a little fun with that stuff, but, I'll survive, and I'll get by, and I won't do anything. Oh, yeah, alright. Go all the way back up here. I guess we can go and start making some stairs. That might not be a bad idea. Let's do... Boom. Alright. And then let's just make a couple stone big axes so we don't sit here going through all of our iron doing this. And then, we're gonna do one row of stairs for now. And then we'll fill in the rest later. Actually, we'll probably do stairs on the side, and then we'll probably have a mine track running up the center when we, later on, when we actually have, if we're still using this by that time, we'll have a mine track running down, which we could actually probably have 2 staircases going off each side of this and just have a row of bees. It can go up there and they can go back down. And that way we have like our own little it kind of looks like there's multiple mines inside of a mine that's kind of inside of a hill. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with some creative things we can do, kind of make it look decent. I say we can get can get out faster than we can actually get in, I think. And gravel is another thing that having a virus for a pickaxe is nice. This gravel is so annoying. I mean, not a pickaxe, but a shovel. Even though it still wouldn't really make sense. But, whatever. I apologize, my voice keeps going in and out, guys. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm not sick or anything. It's just, I don't know. My voice has been weird the last couple of days. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. But I will be just fine. I hope the voice doesn't annoy you guys. Just keep digging, digging, digging. Just keep digging, digging, digging. Okay, you know what? Okay, and we're still gonna have the problem. However, what we're gonna have to do is this instead. Gravel is something that always comes in such large amounts. It's absolutely annoying. And you see, it's just like no matter. I mean, look at that. That's stacks. And we also lost our shovel, which is but too. Oh my lord. Hopefully we're finally getting past it though, other than this one spot right here that we're about to run into. I think we are finally getting past all this gravel. Thank gosh, because gravel is a pain in the back. So, okay, just kidding, I spoke too soon. There's some more gravel. Why does gravel have to come in such large amounts? I hear spider. Could it be a cave? Could it be a spider spawner? I don't know. One way to find out. Maybe we'll mine into it. I hear it close by. Sounds like it's near the right of us. Let me put my headset all the way on, that way I can kind of tell which side it's coming from. Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from the left. Probably above or below us. Somewhere. I'm not. Yeah, no. Okay, that's it. Oh yeah, there's gravel everywhere. Yeah, nah. If we hear it constantly every time we're coming through here, then we'll check it out because it might be a spawner. But otherwise, yeah, nah. Get this iron here. I absolutely hate gravel. Other than going to the nether, gravel really doesn't have a use. And I don't know why that torch didn't break that. That torch kind of failed at its job. And there goes another pickaxe. Yeah, we already have stacks of gravel, which is pretty annoying, not gonna lie, but we'll live. We need to go back up and check on the crops here soon. We're not getting as low as I would like us to, but we'll slowly get there. We'll get there eventually. Let's get these steps done. That way, next time we come down here, it's a nice fast get out. Because it'll take longer if we have to constantly jump and stuff, opposed to just doing this. I mean, look at this. I think we're running faster than we run. I think when we do that, we go faster than we actually do just basic running, actually. But I don't know. It might be an illusion, to be honest. You know what? We're gonna spare this 6 iron. Why not? And what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of this. Why not? There we go. Put a little bit of iron in the cave too. Let's go and sleep. I hear a wolf. I wonder if we can go find some skeletons and get some bones and get ourselves our first pet. It looks like our crops are doing great, so that's really good. Let's go and harvest them, and then we might. Okay, we'll definitely have wheat, and carrots, which means we can get pigs and means we can get pigs, sheep, cows, stuff like that. So we might as well go ahead and start making some pins for them. Let's go. We'll kind of do like a chicken block theme that we did. Why not? I wonder if that's the spider. No, there's no way that's the spider I heard. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's kind of a stupid thought there. Alright, let's do boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have to cut this tree down because I've learned the hard way. There's everything can climb vines, and yeah, there was one time I did a villager breeder in the jungle, and I couldn't figure out why all my villagers were getting out. And then I realized, hey, I know why they're getting out. There's vines growing down off the trees into the pen. So let's see, pigs, sheep, cow, chicken. And then we'll keep adding from there as we need them. I think I'm gonna use cobblestone walls because why not? Get some trapdoors here too. I really like the looks of this. Actually, just adding the simple orbits actually gave a pretty nice little life feature to the cave, and I actually am a lot more happy with it now. I'm happy I did that. Alright, let's get some trapdoors and everything up in here. I can tell you right now, that's not going to be enough, but it's fine. Let's get these walls and everything put in. The trapdoors will prevent them from that being an issue. I'll go around and put caves on, or caves, what? Well, I didn't realize walls did that. I meant torches, that way, we make sure hopefully nothing spawns around these pins and blows them up and kills all of our animals. I've had that happen countless times in all kinds of worlds with all kinds of pins. And I've finally learned my lesson. Only took about 50 million times, but I've learned my lesson now, so it's okay. Look at there. We have ourselves a wandering trader. That's pretty cool. Let's see what he's got. So we have to buy everything from him. It's a good thing he doesn't really have anything we want. So, thank you anyways, pal. I might steal your leads, though. I might steal your leads. I'm going to consider stealing your leads, not going to lie. Which unfortunately involves the assassination of you, but you don't have to know that. Okay. Let's make two more trapdoors, and then make some fence gates. I think that's more than I needed, but it's okay. The only thing is before there were absolutely animals everywhere, and now I don't really see very many animals. Actually, no. At first I thought, oh wait, I'm gonna have the perfect amount of gates, but nope. I have one extra. Alright, let's, I know I saw a sheep up here. Let's see if we can get this guy. There is a dog right there. We just have to figure out how to get him away from there. Okay. Let's see if we can get these two guys to come over and we'll split them up when we get over there. Okay, so these guys are following us. Let's go slow so they don't wander off. Come on. Okay, the sheep is gonna probably make this. Yep, the sheep ain't easy on us here. We're gonna have to wait till we get multiple, that way we can breed them. But we now have a sheep and a cow, which is pretty good. That's pretty good, which now that all the leaves are decayed, we can go ahead and... Not all these trees grow back and refill the swamp with life again. I'm not really sure what happened here. It almost looks like a creeper explosion, but bigger, and also on top of that, it's just random. Okay, there we go. There's ourselves a second sheep, so let's see if we can grab him. Hopefully the skeleton and the zombie don't try to come after me. Or, I mean, not the skeleton, zombie, but the creeper and the zombie. It looks like there's sand or something over there. We should go check that out. Okay, come on. Come on, dude. Let's go. Yep, the zombie found me, but he's gonna burn to death. This sheep looks like he wants to be really speedy, but he's just can't pull it off. Okay. So we're gonna have to breed these guys twice because we're gonna have to get rid of the original ones because of the way the spawn cap works. If we get rid of these two guys, then other animals can spawn in the world. But if we don't get rid of these guys, they take up like this weird spawn cap, and will prevent any other things from spawning. So in order to get all the animals we need, we want to make sure it's available. Which this chicken is actually still over here. So let's see if we can rescue this chicken. Even though it will be a short-time lived rescue, we can still rescue him. I see a lot of creepers, zombies, and spiders, but I don't think I've really seen any skeletons, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie. Come on, dude. Get in here. Thank you. I can't hit him. I think he's stuck. I think his pathfinding is stuck. You see this? Look at him. He's like broken at the moment. Okay, no, he's not. good God. Let's kill this, and we can actually probably get a fishing rod, and we might be able to set up a AFK fishing thing. I will have to look it up though, because the last one I built was on PS4 before Bedrock. But it can't be that complicated, can it? I'm at least using the water. I thought I would be able to, but he wants to shoot around way too easy. What spawned? Okay. 2 more sheep, but we don't need you guys, so go ahead and get out of here. I really haven't really seen slime out here either. I think I just saw a pig though, which might be good. This is actually the furthest I've gone in this direction so far, so maybe I'll see something new. Alright, yeah, here's a pig right here. So let's where's my carrots? I forgot my carrots. Alright. Stay here, Mr. Piggy. I'll be right back. So we got like a mountain range there. That's pretty cool. That little orange bit sticking out right there. That actually is intriguing. Hang on, let's go look at that real quick. Because, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Okay, we just got 2 pigs. You know what? Let's go back and get some leads from the trader. I've only seen 2 baby slimes spawn so far. Neither of them give me any slime balls. So, to be in a swamp, we're not rich yet, but hopefully soon we will be. I think. Okay, no, it's not too late. Okay. I'm gonna have to cook some of this food. We're doing good. We got ourselves a little free cooking spot. We got food growing. We are now getting animal pins. We're doing good. I mean, I am kind of impatient to get a villager system. That way we can get a iron farm. But, yeah. I saw this one really good style, iron farm, but it involves getting a zombie in a minecart, which is going to be a little tricky, but I'm sure we can pull it off. I'm not going to let that tree grow, because that's a little too close, and I don't want animals getting out. Alright, let's do that. And sadly, Mr. Sheeps, you got to die. Alright, let's go sleep, and then let's go get those pigs we saw, and then we're gonna go see what that stone area is. That looks like a really cool place to build like a tower or something on top of. Like a lookout tower, that way we can see over the land. That'd be pretty cool. Our food should be done cooking. I almost forgot about the food. We would have taken off without it, and then it would have just despawned. Alright. Get some of our stuff put up. It's like the, it's almost like Swapper. We are just full of, cobblestone again. Yeah, none of those. Let's make another chest real quick. We'll have a chest area and get it sorted out, but I'm not gonna wait till we get a house built before yeah, we get a. Actually, we could probably go ahead and transport some villagers over here. I mean, there wouldn't really be any harm in it, honestly. All it's gonna really take is a minute. I mean, okay, providing we gotta transport to, it's gonna take a little more than a minute, but it's okay. I did not mean to craft a crafting table. So we need 2 wooden shovels and to, okay, 2 boats, mainly because of the fact that, okay, so this isn't gonna look too great, guys, but, I'm gonna do this for now. That way we can't have anything wander in there. And plus we can bring the villagers back here and put them somewhere safe. Okay, even though... Okay. When I say safe, I mean I can leave them in a boat in here and not have to worry about, like, zombies and stuff coming out of nowhere and eating them alive where they can't run off. And if they do somehow get out of the boat, they won't get very far because the mine shaft is at that end at the moment. So we are going to have to make the journey back, which isn't that big of a deal. It's mainly the journey here with the villagers that's the big deal, but it'll be fine. We do have a water bucket, so that's going to be how we get up through these hills. Now, for those that don't know, instead of if you're early in the game, and you can't afford these giant minecart rails and stuff like that, just get you a bucket of water and a boat, some time and patience, and you will easily be able to transport a villager to wherever you need to go. Again, this is going to require time and patience depending on how far the distance is, and also a water bucket, and you are going to have to make sure you're careful. That sounded like way too many zombies. It sounded like multiple zombies at a time, which is kind of something that needs to be investigated, but not right now. Right now, we are on a mission. So we should be breaking through the forest any second now. And there's the village. Yeah, there's the village, alright. Alright, let's, there's a drowned right there. Go ahead and kill him just because he's going to cause issues when we, come in the water. For whatever reason, he didn't fight back, which is kind of odd, but okay. Alright. So, we definitely want to grab ourselves armor. So, hopefully... Okay, for whatever reason... So, yeah, it's gonna be a slow ride there. But it will be worth it. This tiny little block difference, see. No, it actually doesn't do it. See, on PlayStation, that tiny little grass path was enough to make it where you could not get past with the boat, and you actually had to lift the boat up. But now we have Bedrock. So let's so it is going to be a bit of a challenge. And again, it's going to take a minute. But, oh my god. So sometimes you do have those times where the water is being really annoying. And then you have other times like that where it kicks you out of the boat for no apparent reason. But once you kind of get the hang of it, I haven't done this in a while, so it's going to take me a minute to kind of get the hang of it again and actually start moving, and by that time I'll probably have both villagers over there. But if you're having to transport multiple villagers, you'll get the hang of it. I don't know why it keeps kicking me out of the boat. It's actually really annoying me right now. I have never had that issue before. I don't know if that's something they've done recently or what, but I've never had it kick me out of the boat before, and it's really making me mad. Because right now, it's going to be a long journey if he keeps doing that, because it's kicking me out, and he goes right back down the hill. Yeah, I don't know. This world is being a little stupid. Um, Typically, you don't really have this much problem with it. Um, Everything's being kind of touchy and go in this world. I'm not sure why. But I can tell you right now, this is going to be a long journey. And I kind of regret doing this. But it will be okay. We are now so far off track that I now have to figure out which direction we're going to have to go. And water is so annoying at times. Any other time, you do leaves nearly instantly, but the second you need them out of your way, it's taking forever. Alright. Let's kind of head back towards this way so we can kind of get back on track here. I'm not really sure why everything's taking forever to mine, but we'll live. Just kind of keep heading diagonally this way so we can get back on track here. It is going to take us a minute because it took us a minute to get there, even when we weren't in a boat. So we got to get to what x equals 700. So we still have what, about 300 blocks to go. But we will be fine. You want to make sure you get rid of berry bushes and stuff like that directly in your way, because if not, if you go through them, I think the villager can get hurt, and that's not something you're going to want. Come on. Oh, and I hope you don't mind humming, because you're going to have a lot of that on your way back. But it's going to be a whole lot more when you actually have a villager breeder, and then... But hopefully you do those far enough from your base that you don't have to listen to them constantly. Usually I kind of keep things close by, that way I can get to whatever I need to when I need to. So unfortunately my base might have them close by, but it's not going to be like they're inside my mind with me. Or my house when I build a house. I keep forgetting I'm not going to live in that mine. Okay, so we should be about online now. So now we just gotta kind of keep a straight line here. Alright. Let's break these leaves, because these are going to be in the way. And, alright. Let's just keep on going, guys. Just keep rowing, rowing, rowing. I don't know what is up with me lately and doing that, just keep going thing. Alright, so this is going to be the hazard that you're going to have to look out for, is nighttime. I recommend if you're going a long distance, a high distance, and you don't feel like you can protect yourself, you're not somewhere safe and lit up, you're going to want to build a box around him, and probably yourself, and just wait till daytime. That's the safest thing you can honestly do. Because if you keep going, you can get blown up by a creeper, a zombie can come and attack you both and kill them. And as you see, we already having skeletons spawn, which is not a good thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it safe here. Because it's a real... See, they can get stuck in the boat, and as you see, they just caused me to... You see this? It's like a force field. So as you can see there, it causes major issues. We just lost our villager, and it was partially my fault to because the one, I took too long to start building a barrier around it, and then I kept letting a zombie knock me into hitting the villager with a sword. So now that we were halfway there, we died, and now we have to go back, steal another villager, and start completely over. So unfortunately, that's just how Minecraft's gonna be. One way you can avoid this is if you make yourself a clock. Make yourself a clock, and if you do that, then you won't have much to worry about. I'm glad I didn't keep going that way, because that would have probably been death for me. This area here is going to be probably one of the hardest areas now. What the? Why is there so many zombies? Good grief. Do I have food? Okay, I have one piece of... Oh god, I have one piece of food. At least that'll be enough for me to run. We're actually right here outside of our base, so we're fine. Look at there. We're back home. Don't worry, our animals are still there. They're just not loaded in. Okay, maybe they're not. No, they are. They are, thank gosh. Hey, I forgot I left food here. I'm always leaving food here. And I hear a skeleton. Let's hurry up and sleep. Alright. Tricky. Okay, let's stay out of his line of sight and just let him burn to death. Alright, I'm back. I apologize about that, guys. Alright. So, unfortunately, we have to restart the journey, but that just goes to show you have to be careful, guys. One thing I can suggest you might want to do, make yourself a clock. This way, you have a heads up right before, you're gonna have a little bit of a heads up before you actually, have eyes on whatever is going. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. My mind keeps blanking out. If you make yourself a clock, you'll be able to tell that it is daytime, or when daytime is about to end before it actually ends. Therefore, you can get a box built around them ahead of time and then just wait the night out. And yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and I'm gonna try to transport 2 villages. It's gonna be a long and tough journey, but I'm gonna try to transport 2. Actually, I think I have to transport 3 villages. Actually, unfortunately, it's gonna be a pain in the backside. But actually, maybe we will be able to. We might be able to do 2, get them to breed, and then use the bred one to actually start the villager farm. Let's get those bones there. Those are always useful. I wonder if that dog is still nearby. We do need to eat because we are low on health. But without further ado, I'm gonna end it here, and I'm going to start a long and painful journey of transporting villagers. So I will see you guys in a little bit. What I will do is once I get the villagers transported, I'll start another stream and pick up where I left off. Because yeah, be kind of stupid to leave you guys out on making villager stuff. Not all of that's gonna cook, obviously. I think we have iron ingots somewhere. No, okay. Can't put the redstone up. But now that I have a clock, I should be a little bit more prepared.